Good morning, everyone. You guys found me this morning already. I'm going to go ahead and share this. Okay, and let's go back to Stamp with Connie. All right. Okay, you guys are popping on. Okay, good morning, good morning. How is everyone this morning? Thank you. Thank you for loving and sharing, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty. Let's see. All right, 10:01. So we'll go ahead and get this party started this morning. So can you believe it's June 28th? I can't believe. I don't know where June's went. I mean, it was just seemed like I was just ripping off the sheet on the calendar, turning the page to June, and here we're almost in July. Next week's the 4th of July. Okay, just a few housekeeping items and then we'll get started with our ducks this morning. Okay, so the promotion is still going on until Sunday, the 30th. So the bundle promotion where you get an extra 10% off. If you want to take advantage and get my class, the Just Cards class with the Unbounded Love cards, you have until tonight to place this order. Okay, so I will post the host code, so you will get 2 of each. It's an 8-card class, 4 designs, 2 of each. All you need is a greeting set to complete the cards. So you have until tonight. It's a $35 order requirement to get the card kit. So that ends tonight. If you were at class and you haven't placed your order, you really should be placing it by tonight so we can close everything out by the end of the month. June is almost over. The winner of yesterday's cards is Jean Dyer. Jean, I will put this in your packet that I'm getting ready to put in the mail. Your monthly subscription, so that'll go in the mail to you. So yay. So things are moving right along. Mark your calendar for July 8th through the 12th for our summer school. So summer school starts the 8th through the 12th. So join me for arts and craft on every morning, Monday through Friday that week at 10 a.m. So we will be doing some fun stuff. I will be showing you some of the stuff that I got from that is available on the online exclusives, because they will be adding new stuff to that for you as well. And that will start on Monday, July the 8th. Class in studio classes for July is the 22nd. So that's 10 and 6. I will be once again offering a Just Cards class. Actually, I'm switching some stuff around, so hang tight. I'll be making some announcements. I think I might be offering the Christmas in July class on the 22nd. So hold on. I'm going to figure that all out and finalize that and make that announcement next week for sure. Next week, it looks like I will be live Wednesday and Friday. We don't have any plans, so I should be around and in town next week. So we'll be back to our normal schedule next week, Wednesday and Friday at 10 a.m. All right, guys, I think that's all the announcements I have. I wasn't sure what I should do this morning, if I should continue with Unbounded Love, but I got some requests for the Charming Ducks. So I found a few projects with the Charming Ducks. We did use these projects for my team, Megan Takes this month. I don't have those here with me because a team member was here. She stamped some cards for me and she took them along to finish her cards. So this isn't the mini, Georgia. This is the online exclusive. The Christmas mini will not be available till September for customers and December for demonstrators. So we won't be getting that probably until the end of July, beginning of August. Will be out. Our pre-order will start the beginning of August for that. And that, yeah, but the July online exclusives, which you can get now because you're a demonstrator, they were available for us the beginning of June. Yes, there is Christmas, absolutely. There's Christmas, fall, and Halloween on those online exclusives. And they were available for demonstrators since the beginning of this month. So yes, as demonstrators, that's one of our perks. We often get to be able to do pre-orders, which we get our stuff a month ahead of time. Not everything. There's always usually a select amount of stuff that we can get. Yeah, so we were able to pre-order things. So yeah, all you have to do is log in to the website and go into shop and look under online exclusives. And if you are a demonstrator, that stuff is there and you can pre-order. Yep, absolutely. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get started with our Charming Ducks. So the Charming Ducks suite, the Lily Pond Lane collection, is found on page 44 and 45. It is a die bundle, so you get the stamp set and the dies. They do have these really cool gems, which they're never orderable. They're always back ordered or unorderable because they're so popular. So I don't have any of those to share with you today. And then the DSP, which is really cute. So let's go ahead and get started with those. Okay, here is the DSP. I have some left. I don't have a full packet. So you have a full print, and then you have the gingham, which we have the pink gingham. So you have a side. There's always a side on the DSP that you can use for maybe neutral cards. And we have the koi fish. So that's the same there. And then we have this print, and then more ducks. And then a stripe and some frogs. And then here's just little strips that I was using. This one's kind of a pretty print. I didn't use this one. I was going to. I had an idea, but I didn't. I ran out of time. And there we have this. And this is a pink and some duckies there. And another duck scene. So it is kind of pretty. And like I said, if you didn't want to do the ducks, you could actually use it on the other side for some other prints as well. So yeah, I don't know, I'm getting a call. Hopefully it will go away. And there we go. So there's our ducks, the DSP, and then it is a die bundle. And so you get all these stamps, and so the ducks can be two-step stamp set. You can actually, they're not outlined, so you can do the coloring in, or you can actually just stamp them and stamp the outline and then go over with the two-step, the ducks, small, all the ducks, and then the frog as well, the feet, the beaks, and everything, so you can make them that way. And then we have a lot of die cuts. And there's die cuts in here that line up with the DSP, and there's some that stand alone. And we have this frame die cut. So there's just a lot. I kind of cringe sometimes when I don't often use these for classes just because it's a lot of die cutting. And I often have a lot of people at my classes, and it's just very time consuming when we have a lot of die cutting to do. So, all right, let's get started with the first project. For this one, I didn't do a ton of die cutting. This one, I let the paper do the work. And I love that. I love our DSP. Every year when we come out with new DSP, I always say I love our DSP because I love to let the paper do the work. So the base of this one is going to be Pretty Peacock, 5.5 by 8.5. I'm gonna fold that in half here. And we're just gonna layer that on. So this is a nice little pond scene. I did cut out some circles with the stitched, stylish shapes, not the stitched sayings, stylish shapes. And we are going to use Pretty in Pink ink and use the green that says "Have a lovely day." And we're just gonna stamp that right there. And then I cut out some ducks. Now some of these ducks had dies that you could use and some you had to fussy cut. So we didn't have dies for everything. And then we're just gonna pop these up. It is cute, and I think these would make really cute baby cards too. If anybody has any baby cards they need to make. So let's go ahead and assemble our card here, ladies. They are so cute, they are. I actually like them better than the monkeys. Remember when we had the monkeys last year? I mean, they were cute too, but these ducks are cute. Yes, the frame die is really cute in this set too. There's a really cute movie about ducks, a kids movie. I don't know if you guys seen it. My grandsons like to watch it. It's called Migration. I think it's on Prime. I think that's what we watch it on. I don't know. It was on repeat this winter a lot. Came out around Christmas time, I guess, and seemed like, or no, it came out like it came out like in January, the end of January, around my birthday. My daughter was home from Texas, and it seemed like the boys watched it a lot when she was here. Okay, I just did a bow with our In Color ribbon, Pretty in Pink. Remember, I'm going to give these cards away, so like, share, comment. Your name will go in the drawing, and I will announce the winner on Wednesday. So we're just going to add a little bow there. So there we go. So there's our little family of ducks there, just hanging out. Okay, so there's our first project. Okay, let me bring in the second card. So here is our second card. All right, so the base of this card is Balmy Blue, and I cut this one the long ways, 4 1/4 by 11. And then the next piece is the DSP, and I cut this at 5 1/4 by 4. So we're gonna layer that, and that's it. I really like this pattern too. I like both patterns on this one. Vivian loves the pink bow. Yes, the bows are cute. Okay, and this is a 4 by 3, and I'm gonna bring in this scrap paper here, because I'm gonna do a little bit of blending with the blending brush here. When I blend, I always start off, because you see how you get that nice oval look. I don't want that on my paper, so I always start off the paper and just sort of blend it in. And I'm not going to blend the whole thing. I'm just going to do a little bit. And the more you work it around, the more you can blend it out. And there we go. That got a little darker than I kind of like it, but that's all right. Okay, so then I have a piece of the gingham, and I cut that. I think it's 3 by 1 1/4 or something like that. Yes, I love when the paper does all the work. You're right, Kay. We have quite a few packs of paper that will do that. We're gonna put that at the bottom. And I have a piece of green apple green, and we're gonna bring in the green apple green ink. And the stamp that says, "You make me happy." And we're gonna stamp that in green apple green. There we go. And we're gonna layer that on there next. You purchased a bow jig, did you? I have 3 daughters, so now I do know how to make bows. But before I did Stampin' Up, I actually did a lot of flower arranging. So I learned how to make bows. Okay, I'm gonna pop this up. Yeah, the colors in these papers are just gorgeous. All right, let's pop this up here. All right, now I'm gonna do a little bit of stamping for you. So we have the cattails, so we're gonna stamp them, and the frogs. Actually doing the green cattails. Hi Vicki, how are you? In Pretty Peacock. So I'm gonna do 2 of those. And then I'm going to do the actual cattail in pink, pretty in pink. Just kind of pull the colors from the DSP. And there's little spaces here so you can line them up perfectly. And they are photopolymer, so you can actually see what's going on with them. And then we are going to stamp our frog in Memento. And we're going to color him in with blends. I'm gonna clean up my area a little bit here. All right, we're gonna use both the light and the dark green apple green. Yeah, I know. Well, Laura, I'm glad you're on this morning. Miss you, haven't seen you for a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna use light green apple green for the lily pad here that he's sitting on. And for his belly. And then I'm going to use the dark green apple green for his body. Good morning, Diana. You haven't been on either for a little bit. Good morning. These ladies are popping back on. Or maybe you have and you just haven't said hello. Okay, so there's our frog. So there we do. We got them all stamped and colored in. Okay, well, good. Enjoy your day. Okay, so by the magic of television, I've already got these all cut out. I stamped them ahead of time and we've cut them out with the dies. There's dies for all of them. So now we're gonna just put dimensionals on those and pop them in place on the card. And then you just kind of stick him right here in the middle, and we're going to do another pink bow. So there is our little froggy card. I have to apologize for the way my hand looks, guys. I told you the other day I burn it. Cross the river again. And that's funny. My sister-in-laws live across the river, Deborah. Not everybody knows what that means. I'm going to be across the river in a few weeks for a weekend. We're planning a big weekend for my mother-in-law. My husband's mom turns 80, and we're having a big girls' weekend in Lidditz. So yes. I know. That always happens, Terry, isn't it? That's why I do my job well. You don't like it, and then you see something and you like it. Okay, so there's our frog. There's our frog. I kind of admit too dark. I kind of do like it later. You tell me. I kind of like it later. I don't know. I probably didn't need to re-ink that brush for this one. I probably could have just used the ink from when I did the first sample. But anyway, there's our frog. And then I thought, why don't I do a realistic duck for you and show you that one? Because the ducks on the paper are pink and gray and, you know, yep, I like it later too. So I thought I would do a realistic duck for you. Okay, let me pull all that in over here so we don't have to reach. And I need to clean a few stamps for this one. Okay. All right, I think I'm ready. It is a pretty area. I'm hoping to go to the Tomato Pie Cafe. Anybody ever been to the Tomato Pie Cafe over in Lidditz? Okay, anyway, so the base of the card is Peach Pie, one of the new in colors. So we're gonna fold that in half. Now, when I did this color combination, I wasn't sure. Hi, Donna from Texas. Hey, are you new? I haven't seen your name on here, but welcome if you are. My name is Connie Heisey. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator for 29 years, and I'm coming to you live from my studio in Hanover, Pennsylvania. So I'm glad you can join us. Yes, I love this set too. You love the Tomato Pie Cafe? Yeah, I do too. Yeah, Jackie's in Virginia Beach. Wow, okay. All right, yeah, I know. Jackie, you're visiting your family. Enjoy that beach. Okay, so the next one, as you wake up in hot Atlanta. Yeah, you're away too, aren't you? Uh-huh. I didn't send your box yet, yeah, because I saw you were away. I didn't know if anybody's getting your mail or not. I was gonna put it out today. And Terry's in Cape May. You guys are watching me while you're on vacation. That makes me feel great. You watch my replays. Well, thank you for, I'm glad you do. Good. Well, thanks for commenting. And thanks for watching my replays. Okay. In Washington State. All right, guys. Keep them coming. Keep the comments coming. This next piece is Pretty Peacock, 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have Granny Apple Green. And I ran that through that fern-looking embossing folder. And this is 5 by 3 3/4. Anytime I do any layering, I usually cut my cardstock. They're usually smaller by 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch. So that's how I usually do the layering. Okay, so we're gonna layer those together. You fly home tomorrow. Okay, I'll put it in the mail today then. I already did the postage and everything, but I saw that you left, so I thought I'll just hold on to it because I wasn't sure. And when it's sitting out in the sun or anything. All right, there we go. We're gonna layer that together. I took a piece of the DSP. It's 1 inch by 5, and we're gonna layer that on next. Missouri. Well, Jean, are you new, or have you been watching me for a while and are just now letting me know? And either way, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I just layered that in the center. And then I have another stitch circle from the Stylish Shapes, and we're gonna do some stamping on that one. I'm gonna bring in those cattails again, and we're gonna stamp those. We're gonna use Granny Apple Green. And I'm gonna stamp them. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I'm just gonna do like a bottom edge of them. Right there. The cattails I'm gonna do in Peach Pie. You're new, well, welcome. For those of you that are new, I stamp normally on Mondays and Wednesdays, listen to me. Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And then I do offer online classes that I mail, as well as in-studio classes. So yeah, and then the week of July 8th through the 12th, I'll be stamping every morning because we're having summer school. And that's when I'm gonna be showing you some new stuff that just came out in July. So yeah, and then you can be on my mailing list too, my email list, so you don't miss anything. Yeah, so I'll post all that information when I get off here into the video here, so you can either sign up or so you know what's going on. But welcome. Glad you can join me. And I do have 4 years plus years of video on this group from when I started doing lives. Okay, so there I stamped the Hello Friend. And you'll have to excuse, like I said, my hand here. I burn it. The other morning I was making French toast and the grease popped out. Hot grease. And I just kind of went to rub my hand and I rubbed it all the way down. And it didn't really hurt at first, and then I realized it, and then I put lavender on it. I am an essential oil girl, so it's just, hasn't hurt since it happened. It's just that it doesn't look real great. Didn't blister or anything, so. Okay, we're gonna pop that up there. And I'm going to stamp our realistic duck, and I'm gonna show you how I colored him. I actually had to Google mallards because I wanted to see. Yes, the set is quite ducky. I Googled mallards because I wanted to see how they were colored. So let's just stamp him here. And I guess I made him a boy because aren't the boys prettier than the girls, ducks? I thought that's what. I thought birds are usually, the males are usually prettier than the females. Okay, so I chose for him to do him in Pebble Path and Crumb Cake. And then for his head, I chose Shaded Spruce. We didn't really have you know what, maybe yeah, lavender's good for any burns, cuts, anything like that. Maybe, you know, if I put a little bit of Wink of Stella on him too, that might make his green a little bit brighter. Okay, so let's do our Pebble Path. And then I just kind of ran the Pebble Path just along here a little bit. And then I'm going to go over his whole body and everything with Crumb Cake and sort of blend that all in. And I use, like I said, Shaded Spruce for his head. And of course, then I used yellow daffodil for his beak and feet. I could have probably used like pumpkin pie or something for his feet, I guess. And there you go. So there he is. No problem, Lori. You're on Facebook. You're not on YouTube, so you can go back and watch the replay. You can probably watch the replay on YouTube too. But there's a finished one. I have all cut out with the die. Okay. We got some bird experts. My husband's just now getting into bird watching. I guess we are officially getting older. Not that just older people watch birds. I didn't mean that. But yeah, my girls got him a bird feeder with a camera for Christmas. And then my other daughter told him about an app that he can put on his phone so he can identify which birds are which. So anyway. All right, so there we go. There is the last card. I wanted more of a realistic bird for him. Yes, the set is really cute. I saw several more cards that I can be doing with him, so maybe I will share those with you on Monday. Wednesday. I keep thinking I want to stamp for you on Monday. I'm going to stamp for you on Wednesday and Friday next week. So there we go. All right, so let's pull in those projects that I did today so you can see these. Remember to like, share, and comment. Your name will go in the drawing. I will be giving these away on Wednesday. But yeah, there's our charming ducks. And this bundle is on sale until Sunday at 10% off. So if you didn't grab it, you might wanna. Okay, guys, hey, enjoy your weekend. Actually, it is a beautiful day here in South Central Pennsylvania. I woke up to 68 degrees this morning. I think it was even cooler. I got up around 6, but I think when my husband got up at 4, it was supposed to be like only 59 or something. I don't know. And so, yeah, and I have not been out since around 6:15 or so this morning, but I feel like as I look out the window, there seems to be a nice breeze going. I don't think it's going to be a really good pool day today, but I think it's going to be a nice day just to hang outside. All right, guys, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you next week. Thanks for joining me.